Wanted to do a quick and dirty video here on how we resolved a heat issue in a 2010 Dodge Journey. Apparently it's a fairly common problem where you've got very little heat on the driver's side and almost no heat on the passenger side. When the weather's cold outside like it is now, this really shows up, and big complaint about no heat in the car. Took it to a dealership. They looked at it and said, you've got a plugged heater core, be $1,800 to replace that. Looked at some videos. Yeah, it's a heck of a job to rip that dash apart, practically tear the whole front of the dash apart, getting in there. It's a mess of a job. So looked online, there's some videos about how to flush a heater core. Thought it'd be worth a try. So we flushed the front heater core. We got quite a bit of crud to come out of it. We're feeling pretty good about the progress we made there. We also flushed the rear heater core. A little bit harder to get at those connections, but I'll show you how we did that. Flushed that. With that one, we definitely noticed that the flow through there was a lot more restricted. The front one, we were able to pretty much get a full garden hose worth of flow, right off the bat. And where we really saw progress was when we kind of squeezed the hose, bumped the water off and on, caused some agitation, some hammering. Then we would see chunks come out, and we got quite a bit out of the front coil. Back coil, not so much. My theory is the back coil is so plugged that there's just basically no flow through it. So we did not solve the heat problem in the back, but the front, night and day difference. Went from basically no heat to perfect heat in the front, both sides, driver's side, passenger side. So here's a couple of quick shots of what we did there. This is in the back of the car, right beside the muffler. You can see the AC line goes up, and then there's two heater hose lines. They've got a shield on them. Those clamps were very rusted. They're hard. Those hoses are hard to get off, so we've decided to go with pulling them off from up toward the engine side.
Busy the whole time, didn't they?
Taking it out for a test drive. We're definitely a ton of hot air coming out of here. Snow on the ground, it's cold out there, so hot air here, hot air coming out there. The front seems to be fine. The back, we're still getting cold air. We don't know if we're missing something here or what, but the front's working great.
We can dump this.
Okay, this rear heat, not a lot of success there, just a little warm air. When we were trying to blow out this rear coil, we had a lot of back pressure. So one thought is perhaps this small little heater core is actually plugged, and you might have to get in here and replace that heater core because it's just too plugged to clear out. Another thought was if we'd have been able to get to those hoses underneath, we could have maybe got more aggressive in blowing it out.
I haven't